Look, I know a few of you might get angry about this, but you need to hear this. Right now, so many people that I speak to are using their journal as a way to cope out of not doing any action, not taking any action towards their goals, towards their dreams. They're just using their journal as an excuse to procrastinate or put things off. Now, I'll say now that I am a firm believer that you should be journaling on a daily basis. I do it myself. I love to get all my thoughts and ideas down on paper, and then what I do is I analyze them. I look back on them rather than just writing, and then just putting it to one side. I analyze them and then take action on what I analyze. Now, this is the key thing. So many people are just journaling, thinking that that is the key to success, but journaling isn't a key to success. You journal to find out those keys, if you know what I mean. Like you come to these realizations and these breakthroughs through journaling a lot of the time. It's not just the act of journaling that will help you progress. If it's in terms of your fitness, your business, your dream lifestyle, whatever it is, it's not the journaling that counts. It's the acting on those realizations that come through journaling. Now, so many of you aren't acting, and I don't know, it's like putting your running shoes on, putting your gym gear on, and then just staying at home. Yeah, you're setting yourself up, but you're not actually doing the work. Look, when I was back in England just a few days ago, I was looking through all my old stuff because my room was sort of like, it was like messy, like all my old stuff was out and stuff. And I found one of my journals from 2020, and I was looking back through it and saw all these almost realizations that I never really analyzed or went back on or like thought about really. It's just I journal about it and have this a bit of a breakthrough, but then nothing would ever come of that. Like no progress would be made from that breakthrough that I acknowledged. And I think this is something that so many people are doing when I speak to people. They're journaling because they see on Instagram like top habits for millionaires, you got to journal and stuff. And it's not the journaling that's going to get you to where you want to be. It's the acting from the journaling. You can write about the dream lifestyle you want, who you want to become. You can, all of these affirmations. Yeah, you can do that all you want, but unless you're actually acting on it, then it's not of any use. Sorry to be the one that's telling you this, but you're just wasting time if you're not acting on it. You need to have a system for acting on your journals. Now, this involves like looking at what you've journaled previously, because we can move forward essentially by looking at what worked or what didn't work in the past, and then adapting that and then moving forward. We can't just keep doing the same thing over and over, just journaling about the same sort of stuff like gratitude and just the same things over and over and over, and think that we're going to make progress if we're not actually changing our daily habits, our daily actions. If they're staying the same and we're still journaling, then there's no point journaling. So the system that I want you to put in place for this is at the end of your journaling session, whatever you want to call it, just write out, what did I learn from this journaling? What am I going to act on now? What 3 key takeaways are there from this? If you sort of summarize it in actionable steps, then you're going to make so much more progress compared to just journaling the same thing over and over and over, thinking that this will lead to success, because unless you're acting on it, then it won't. Now, take this from a guy who spent well over a year of journaling without acting on it. Take this from a guy who wasted so much time when he could have been making progress. Please, all I want you to do is just make your journaling actionable, because you'll realize that so much growth can come from this if you're acting on your daily journal. Think about that. You're acting on these daily realizations, because I've had this before. You have big realizations like once every few weeks or every couple months even, and you act on that. And yeah, you see awesome growth, but imagine if you were acting on the small daily realizations. Think about how much progress you would make in every aspect of your life. And it's so fantastic to think, right, every single day I am making an improvement because I systematically actionize. That's not a word. I think actionize will go with it. I systematically make my journal actionable, if you get me. So constantly having these action steps or action points at the end of your journaling session will just mean that you become like a powerful force in terms of your progress. So that's the main lesson for today. I want you to make your journal actionable. Don't just journal for the sake of it. Don't just journal because you see on an Instagram post it's a millionaire habit or whatever. Just ignore that shit. Just Stop journaling for the sake of journaling. Journal for the sake of action. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you soon.